Warner, what will it take for us to beat the Russians to the moon? What will it take for man to go to the moon? And I want to say to you, when you think about your life, you think about where you are right now, you might be facing eviction, foreclosure, losing your job, losing your business, losing your relationship, whatever it is. These 5 words, you want to keep in your mind. Warner said 5 words: the will to do it. And sat back and didn't say a word. And everybody looking. And the president looked at him like, is there something else? The will to do it. What will it take when you put all your money, everything, money you borrowed, money you didn't have in a business, and because of external circumstances that had nothing to do with you, customers are no longer coming in, people are fearful of their lives? What will it take for you to pick up the pieces and start all over again? The will to do it. I changed it to the hunger to do it. What will it take when you have given everything you have to a relationship? You love someone and the two of you made a pact that you go to college first and I will pay for you to go and I'll take care of the bills. And then that person decide they met someone else, and after they've graduated, they married that person and don't want to be with you anymore. What will it take for you not to have a nervous breakdown? What will it take for you not to get in an orange jumpsuit when you find that sucker? What will it take for you to pick up the pieces, to regroup your thinking and start all over again and move on with your life? The hunger to do it. The hunger to do it. That's what it's going to take. That's why I wrote my book. You got to be hungry. You got to be hungry. I had so many times I could have given up. I built my career on no. Who are you? You're nobody. Who are you? You're nobody. Hi, I got a story. Let me mail it to me. Let me see what you got. Mail us something. Let me see your story. Send us something. Send us one of your recordings and let us see that and listen to it. We'll give you a call. It ain't called. Send me a letter. Mr. Brown, you got a very inspiring story, but you're black. We don't believe America is ready for a black motivational speaker. That was the letter. I was taken aback. And then the Mamie Brown in me came out, and I wrote them back. Thank you very much for your response. Thanking you for the opportunity for you to have looked at my materials. And thank you for reminding me that I'm black. I never would have known that if you had not told me. I'll see you from the top. See, it's lonely at the top, but you eat better. Hello? I never stopped working. I wasn't going to put my fate in their hands because they gave Tony Robbins $1 million every hour to have him on television around the world, and I didn't have any investors. I wasn't going to stop. Mamie Brown did not stop when the M&M cafeteria said, Mamie, you can't do this kind of work anymore. You're taking too many breaks. Your legs are swollen. You can't do this anymore. Mama didn't stop and say, you know what? I need y'all to pack your things up. We're going to take you back down to the welfare department. I can't do this. My mother did not stop. She said, I adopted 7. I will take care of 7. We never went to sleep without food on the table, even when she couldn't eat, with clothes on our back, a roof over our head. She didn't stop working. Working, W, the willingness to do what is required. Whosoever will, let him come. O, optimism. Having a spirit of optimism. No matter how bad things are, or how bad things get, we are going to make it. R, reinvent yourself. Your best thinking has brought you to where you are. Your true thinking can take you where you want to go. And K, kindred spirits. Talk to people. Ask for help. Not because you're weak, but because you want to remain strong. And ask for help and don't stop until you get it. Joe, how are you? I've got these 7 children. I need some groceries. You know, I give my word. I'm baking sweet potato pies, and I'm doing ironing now and washing clothes and fixing dinners for people. I give you my word. I will pay you. Mamie, I know you will. I'll give you the credit. Hey, find a way. There's no time to be depressed. We're not given the luxury of that. It's no time to sit back and complain about why are they playing politics with this relief situation. Come on, why are they playing politics? What's wrong with Nancy Pelosi and McConnell? Why can't they get this thing together? It's not about them. It's about you. If the politicians are cooperative and care about us and have compassion for us, that will help. If they would be willing to release funding that we are entitled to as Americans because the government dropped the ball when it came to this coronavirus and is devastating our lives in so many ways. And if they took ownership and say, you know what, we really need to step up our game, looking out for the American public, saving lives, and see that they are taken care of with their tax dollars. And let's not give it all to the wealthy people. People don't need any money anyhow. No, let's do the right thing. The least that you do unto these, my brother, and do it also unto me. And let's put away the finger pointing. You all right? Let's forget all that. Let's look out for the people that we serve. That will help. But the major key to your and my future, the major key to you and my being able to put our lives together, to get up and move forward, the major key to creating the next greatest version of ourselves and looking out for our families and improving our lives and our community. A major key is you. It's me. It's all of us. We have to decide that we're going to take responsibility. If the politicians cooperated in the process, that would help. But if they don't, we will not be sitting around outside of Walgreens or Walmart with a cup in our hands looking for a handout. No, we'll figure it out. Greater is he that's in you than he that's in the world. We'll figure it out. Seek ye first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all these things will be added unto you. We will figure it out. You have something special. You have greatness in you. And many times the things that appear, and I can't say this enough, to happen to us They happen for us. That's why Viktor Frankl, in his book called Man's Search for Meaning, adversity introduces a man or woman to themselves. That's when you find out what you're made of. That's when you find out. It doesn't happen in your comfort zone. It doesn't happen when your mortgage or your rent or your lease is paid, your car note is taken care of, you got money in the bank, your marriage is working out fine, you're circling the block, saying, oh God, do I have to go in there? Hoping they're asleep. No. When life knocks on your door, you have to look at the man in the mirror or the woman in the mirror. When things happen that it follows you around all day, 24/7, you go to bed with it, and during your sleep, you can't get a good night's sleep, and you wake up. Hey, why am I waking up 3:30 in the morning? The angels are trying to talk to you because there's something coming for you. They're trying to wake you up. Can't they come at 8 o'clock? I'm limited as to where I can go. Why do they have to come at 3 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock? What's up with that? That's just the way it is. It sent Tyrone to wake you up. This thing called life. Bob Marley had a point. You never know how strong you are until being strong is your only choice. And you're strong. You've been given authority and dominion. You're strong on everything on the face of the earth. You are strong. That's what life is about. Keep moving. Keep moving. See, nothing works unless you work. Keep moving. A broke clock is right twice a day. Keep moving. You face no's and rejections every day. Keep moving and have the mindset, this is my time. That energy, listen to me. That energy, this is my time. This is the moment for my breakthrough. Have no sign and nothing to point to justify this state of mind. There's a power that we have in us that most of us never tap into, except to get angry about something or at a sporting event. Oh, I thought we were going to win. People get more excited about a sporting event than the life that's in them to do something magnificent, to manifest their greatness. Oh, I missed the season. What's about the Super Bowl of your life? Oh, we need some more defense. Excuse me? You can't even afford a ticket. See, most of us have gotten so distracted in this thing called life. That's the reason that Dr. Miles Monroe said over and over again, with power, feeling, and conviction, rob the cemetery of your gifts. Because most people died long before they're buried. Out of every 100 people that you see, by the time, starting at age 25, by the time they reach 65, 1 will be rich, 4 will be independently wealthy, 5 will still be working, 36 will be dead, and 54 will depend upon family and friends or some social agency to provide for them the bare necessities of life. They will have a net cash value of $250 in the richest country in the world. Why? Because they're not thinking with their own mind. Be ye not conformed to this world. Be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. Most people are mentally dead. They're just going alone. They're just following the crowd, following the follower. They have not thought about their lives. That's why Socrates says the unexamined life isn't worth living. Do you know who you are? If you're living a life that's not you because you haven't taken the time to think, to say, well, who am I? What do I want? Is this me? Or is this just what life has delivered to me? Isn't it interesting? When you see people trying to escape another country, immigrants, and my heart goes out to immigrants, that it takes courage to do that. It takes courage to say, you know what? I'm not going to go down like this. I'm not going to lose my life here. There's got to be some place better than this. God said to Abraham, get up and go to a new land. Sometimes you got to change the place where you are. Sometimes you got to change the people that you're hanging around. Sometimes you've got to decide, I need some relationships that will uplift me. I need some relationships that will inspire me. I need some relationships that I can learn from and grow from mentally and emotionally and spiritually and financially. Where I am right now, this is no circle of power. This is a cage. I'm being contained voluntarily. It's your time. And in order to get out, there are forces and systems designed to destroy your sense of self, to keep you distracted. And in order to get out, you got to be hungry. Got to be hungry. My daughter, Serena, she said, Dad, I'm so proud of you. She said, given how little you had to start with, to see what you have done with all you had was a dream and a passion to take care of grandma. No college education, being born in an abandoned building on a floor, being labeled educable, mentally retarded, being called the dumb twin. But you were hungry. I talk to people all the time and I mention your name. That's your father? Whoa. I remember when he was here in Columbus, Ohio. He made a difference. Boy, he was positive. There's something for you to do. Think about your life. Dr. Howard Thurman, he said, there's something in each and every one of us that waits and listens to the voice of the genuine in yourself. It will be perhaps the only guide you will ever have or hear. And if you cannot hear it, all of your life will be spent on the ends of strings that somebody else pulls. The reason that you're listening to me right now, as opposed to somebody else, you and I are cut from the same cloth. We're branches of the same tree. You know there's a presence in you that's greater than the adversities that you're facing. You know that there's a presence in you that can give you an opening to create the kind of life that you deserve. That's you. You know that there's a presence in you, and that presence is the calling on your life to live a larger life. You have something special. You have greatness in you. My message is not for everybody. It's for people that can hear me in their heart. It's for people who've said, as I said one day, there's got to be more. There's got to be more. I've had it with this life as it is now. A lot of people checking out. No. Life is God's gift to us, and how we live our lives is our gift to God. You are more than a conqueror. Stop playing. Stop playing. Get serious. Get serious. I've seen people get serious and about things that don't matter. Man, he looked at me the wrong way. End up going to jail, killing somebody, something stupid. Stupid. Wouldn't have that same level of passion and attitude about changing their lives. You know, when you want to change your life, you got to get upset with yourself. You got to look in the mirror and ask, what's wrong with you? I had to do that. Why are you here? What are you doing around these people? This is not you. Sometimes you got to talk to yourself. I get an attitude with myself. I sometimes walk around the house, kick my own behind. I got that kind of flexibility at 75. I got it like that. So what the hell? What were you thinking about? I wasn't thinking. That's the problem. The truth is incontrovertible. Malice may attack it, ignorance may deride it, but at the end, there it is, Winston Churchill. Truth crushed to earth shall rise again. Ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. What is that truth? We must know that you're greater than anything that life throws at you. You're wonderfully and beautifully made. You are a masterpiece because you're a piece of the master. Don't come up in here you playing. I don't play. I'm serious. Only want serious people, hungry people for me to train you and work with you, so you can live a life that will outlive you, so you can leave a legacy rather than liabilities. You know, I had the great experience of spending time with Mello and Stormy Wellington yesterday, and we had a great time the whole day. We had an incredible time. We're doing a Wi-Fi launch, and I'm so excited to be a part of it. And one of the things I think that's very important, that you stay engaged in life. Stay engaged. And I love working with Stormy and Mello because they have a lot of energy. I'm very much like my mother, Mamie Brown. She had no old friends. Oh, I had. So I surround myself with young peoples. Whenever I go to Cancer Centers of America, and where they gave me their Perseverance Award for 29 years of dealing with and kicking the butt of 4-stage cancer. And I see people coming in, walking like they have one foot on the banana peeling and the other one in the graveyard. I said one day, I asked myself, what are you doing? Why are you here? Now, I'm not discouraging people from going to see their doctor, and I most certainly will keep all my appointments, but I had to ask myself, what are you doing? See, sometimes we have to wake up. There's something that Bob Proctor said, my brother who's on the other side. He said, most people are where they are because of ignorance. Wow. Yes. And I'd like to add to that, not only ignorance, but the lack of will, the lack of willingness to do what's required to change their situation. And because of compliance, they settle. When I was diagnosed with 4th-stage cancer, I remember them having a conversation. outside of the curtain, and I heard one of the nurses say, what we should do is just make him palatable. I said, what's that word, palatable? Palatable. They talk about food? They weren't talking about bringing me a good tasting lunch. Hospital food is the worst food in the world. What are you talking about? Palatable. So I asked the nurse, what is it? What's the word palatable? What does that mean? Oh, make you comfortable. Make me comfortable. Y'all just told me I got 4-stage cancer. You talking about making me comfortable? Oh, hell to the no. No, I don't want to be comfortable. I'm ready to fight. And so the last time I went, and I'm watching people, I love watching people. I love watching them as they were coming on in. And I asked myself, what are you doing? Do you truly believe that you in the Atlanta traffic going to Noonan, Georgia, it took you about an hour because of the traffic, that somebody can come in and look at you for 3 minutes, listen to your heart, put the stethoscope on your back and say, cough, and open your mouth, okay, and squeeze your leg, and say, take your shoes and socks off so we'll get your feet. Okay, put them back on. Now write your prescription. 3 minutes. Do you truly believe it took you over an hour to get in, and somebody gonna come in and look at you for 3 minutes? And there's some situations that, oh, well, we know you got some other problems, and I know you got some pain in the kidney area, and we will have a physician assistant to talk to you through Zoom. Through Zoom. Okay. Question once again. What are you doing, Les Brown? So going back to what Bob Proctor said, he said that most people in this situation because of ignorance. So I started doing some research. I am what doctors call a train wreck, but I'm eliminating this. 4-stage cancer, inflammation, type 2 diabetes, high blood pressure, heart disease. I can see death looking through my window. We coming for you. I got up and started running. I know, just say, you know what? That fool is not going to be palatable. He's not going to be comfortable. He is running. He is busy. He's working. He is trying to delay the inevitable. You got that right. So what are you doing? Well, I'm fasting. Well, I'm exercising. Well, I stopped fighting other people's battles. Well, I'm getting my rest. Well, I'm having more joy and more fun. Well, me and Tyrone, we go for long walks. If you don't know about Tyrone, that's my little squirrely friend. I met him in my backyard, and I'm going to be getting Tyrone and Trina married. He met her in my backyard as well. And I will be officiating the wedding of these two squirrels. He taught me squirrely, and I taught him English. Like, for instance, that's squirrely in what I just said. You have greatness in you. So if you want to learn squirrely, talk to me. I'll do a Zoom call and I'll hook you up. It only costs $7, okay? My kids say, if we hear you talking about that Tyrone and y'all down there speaking squirrely in the basement, we gonna put you in a nursing home. I say, you got to catch me first. But what are you doing? It took you over an hour to get here. They looked at you for 3 minutes and say, okay, we'll see you in 90 days. Really? So guess what? I want you to write this down. Get busy. Start doing some research. Get busy. What is it? What role do I have to play in this? This is a partnership, and I'm the lead partner. This is my life. And so I started exercising and doing smoothies, doing meditations and prayer and visualizing myself, getting healthier. I started detoxifying my life. Do you know negative people? Listen to me. Negative people can create stress in your life, and they can reduce your white blood cells. What do you mean? What's that? Your white blood cells? That's the army that protects you, your immune system. I stopped, I looked at the relationships in my life, my family, each one individually, and friends, and I started asking myself, I love to give, I love to help, but I started asking, what kind of person am I becoming because of this relationship? Is it peaceful? Is it fun? Is it enjoyable? Is it exciting? Is it adventurous? Are we making money together? Do they keep me young? Just because I'm 77 don't mean I have to look 77. It's one thing to get older, but you don't have to get old. That's what George Burns said. The millennials don't know about George Burns and Gracie. No, they don't know. So I'm saying to you, you have something special. You have greatness in you. And become active in this thing called life. Don't settle. Don't settle. I'm working with Stormy Wellington. We're doing something Wi-Fi launch. Why, Les? Because if you want to make money today, it's going to be done on the internet. I'm talking about and secure your own financial future and the opportunity to create wealth. Now, let me share something with you. I know a thing or two. I've been on this planet 77 years. You know why the majority of wealth is controlled by 1%? Because the 1%, they control the politicians. They own them. They're in their pocket. And the masses are kept divided by politics and religion. And while we are fighting each other, they're focused on the money. And the only people that get through are the people that are hungry, the people that are executing, the people that understand the words, commit thy works unto the Lord, and thy thoughts shall be established, and all thy ways acknowledge him. See, no, nothing works unless you work. Your willingness to learn, whosoever will. If you're willing to learn, no one can stop you. If you're not willing to learn, no one can help you. So I said, it's mindset, it's internet. It sounds like fun to me. I've got children and grandchildren and great-grandchildren. A good man leaves a legacy for his children and for his children's children. My goal is and to let God use me as an instrument, as his representative, to let my light shine, to bring the greatness out of you, to help you step out of the conditioning and learn how to make things happen in your life in spite of the barriers that have been placed so that the rich get richer and the poor get poorer. Oh, I know the game. I'm a former state representative. I know the game. And I'm saying to you, don't settle. Don't settle. Life has no duplicate. Don't settle. You have greatness in you. Get in a community of collaborative, achievement-driven, supportive relationships with people who have goals and dreams, people who are going in the direction of where you're going. I'm just saying. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. You have something special. You have greatness in you. Bye for now. Tyrone is saying bye, but he's got little short legs, so you can't see. Oh, behave. I hope I brought a smile to your face. Bye, darling.
That says, you know what says more about them than the clothes they're wearing?
What?
What they're focused on.
Yes.
You know what they're focused on? Having a good time. You know what they're focused on? Taking good selfies. You know what they're focused on? Getting away from their job so they can go somewhere and they don't have to think and don't have to be challenged and don't have to wake up early and don't have to go to sleep late and don't have to be held accountable for their actions and having somebody monitor their behavior. But I challenge you on this. If they had the focus and the faith to market to those people, to fill up a plane with people wearing white or purple or pink or whatever, what gives us the right not to make this event Hungry for Greatness with Les Brown filled up with people coming in from all around the world, all around New York, all around DC, from Philly, from California. People are coming in from Amsterdam, from London, from Europe to be here. Why? Because this is for your faith.
Yes, yes.
This is for your faith.
And faith is something that we know with our works is dead. Mm-hmm. And you got to do the internal work and the external work. You've got to be willing to work on yourself now. This is a different landscape. Who you've been in the past, you got to make a radical change. This is a different space. I remember the time somebody sneezed. I was on the elevator with a guy and he had his mask on. And so he started, and he took his mask off and sneezed. And I'm looking at him, and you about to make me lose my mind up in here. Up in here. If you don't put that mask on, I'm about to make me lose my religion up in here.
Were you beating them up with your eyebrows?
I was. Oh yeah.
So listen, you know what's changed also, Dad?
What?
Music. When you grew up, what was a rap?
You mean the rap that I used to do?
No, just what was a rap? Did rapping exist when you grew up?
No.
Okay.
No.
It did not exist.
A rap was a jail record.
What? A rap was a jail record?
That was your rap.
Oh my God.
What's the rap they put on you? What did you do? What crime did you create? And know what y'all call it today? Oh, I caught a case. I just say, well, who threw it to you?
Right.
No, you broke in somebody's house. That's what happened. So you caught a case.
Yes. Now, this is interesting because everyone has their story and their journey.
Yeah.
And part of my story is I noticed as I was growing up, I noticed that young people were tuned in more to rappers than they were thought leaders and motivators. And I decided to actually put motivational principles in hip hop form.
Yeah.
And one of the songs that I put together was called Follow Your Heart. And if you're loving this conversation with Mamie Brown's baby boy and Mamie Brown's grandbaby boy, right now, I'm going to teach you how to rap before we go to our third point. Are you ready?
You gonna teach me how to rap?
I'm going to teach you how to
what
rap.
What about my own rap? LB, Triple P, Les Brown, you platter playing Papa. There were none before me, and there will be none after me. Therefore, that makes me
The one and only.
Young and single
Bingo.
and love to make you
Bingo.
certified, bona fide, and indubitably qualified to bring you satisfaction, a whole lot of action. What's wrong with that? What's wrong when I was in elementary school and young girls would ask me, why do they call you Mr. Vocabulary? And I said, because linguistically or orationally, I'm emphatic that I possess an ad infinitum etymology, which is simply incalculable. However, I want to be like Columbus. I believe in the simplicity of life, and I want to discover you. Boom! Come on! You think y'all just came up with rap? Oh, that'd be a break.
The only problem with that is you have to do more than one rap, okay? We gotta teach you some more rap. This rap is about faith.
Can you turn that fan on here because I'm having a hot time. You shining already, please. Where are you going? It's over there. It's right over there. Yeah, go right there.
Staff members when you need them.
I don't know. Let me share something with you. Life is for living. Most people are not living. They're existing. And the reason that this is not for everybody, this is for people who say, I don't want to exist. The reason that millions of people are calling in a market where we see signs everywhere, help wanted, and one Burger King place said, they had a sign on the Burger King outside said, we quit. Where they're supposed to be selling hamburgers, all right? They say, we quit, we resign, all of us. People quitting in the middle of the day. Reason is, they want to leave a job that's not them. I got it.
Let me help you out.
Okay, help me out.
You're having a power surge.
Yes, I'm having a power. This is what happens when you get step. All right. Yes. Okay.
So,
but let me
tell you something. All right. Focus is about taking charge of your mind.
Yes.
Faith is about taking charge of your heart.
Come on now. The mind believes, but the heart knows. Ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. Come to New York. The truth is, when you come, your life will be changed.
Come on.
When you come, you want to bring other positive, motivated people with you that's going in the direction of where you're going. When you come, we will allow you to come into an environment where you will have social distancing from the negative, toxic people who don't have goals, who don't have dreams, who are volunteer victims. When you come, you have to begin to serve notice to all the toxic, negative behavior in your life so you can make room for the greatness that you have within you to live the life that you were chosen to live. When you come, be ready to say goodbye to yourself. Kiss that person you've been up to this point. Goodbye, because you will understand what Paul meant when he said, I must die daily, because now, goodbye, because that'll give birth to the greatness that you have within. Goodbye when you come to the Rock Church. Oh, yes, somebody can hear me right now. Well, when you come on August the 14th, I want you to direct messengers right now. Tell them how they get their tickets right now. It's selling out fast. It's selling out fast.
And we'll send you a link so that you can be a part of this event. And let me tell you what else is important. First, you have focus.
Yes.
Then you have faith.
Yes.
And then you have follow through.
Mm-hmm.
You see, I believe that if you could turn on the radio and learn how to be a thug, you should be able to turn on the radio and learn how to be a thinker. And that's why I need you to do this rap with me, because I'm ready to follow through. Now, I need you to do the hook with me.
And let me tell you, the reason I've been kind of slow is because rap created what I believe is HIV, another virus, food-infected virus, AIDS, addiction to incarceration, and death syndrome. All right, every week when I'm being killed, about we got a beef. You can't even afford a pork chop. Hello, somebody. Wow. Okay, y'all know it's true. Come on, it's changed a culture.
This is true.
You see people walking around, won't pull their pants up. won't pull their pants up. Who does that? Won't pull. What does it take to pull you? Who stands in the mirror and pull the pants out so people can see your underwear? What's up with that? Or maybe I'm old-fashioned. Well, let me be old-fashioned, but you ain't gonna see my underwear. No. That shows no gumption. You know what that reminds me of? Frederick Douglass said, say, well, why help a man stand to his feet if he doesn't have enough gumption to lock his knees and pull his pants up? When you let him go, his head is going to hit the pavement because there's nothing in there anyhow. Oh, that was a good move. Oh, come on. Woo!
Follow your heart. Say that with me. We're not going to say, follow your heart. Okay, let's practice again. Follow your heart.
Follow your heart.
Okay, and then another. Follow your heart.
Follow your heart.
All right, good. So these are the words. And then as you get it, say it with me. Follow your heart.
Follow your
All
heart.
right, you say it with me this time.
Okay.
All right, you got rhythm, right?
Yeah.
Be triple feet. One,
Yeah.
2, 3. Follow your heart, even if no one's behind you. Follow your heart. Just let the Spirit guide you. Follow your heart. I hope these words can remind you to follow your heart. If you ever want to find you, follow your heart. Now, I've never been a follower till I decided not to be a fried swallower. Because I take pride in being my best. And know sometimes I think it's right, keep leading me left. So follow your heart. And your mistakes will be the same as mine. We can't always find the answers in our brain. The sign is when you have those feelings that you can't explain. You know what it means, but let me tell you why it came.
Follow your heart.
Even if no one's behind you.
Follow your heart.
Just let the Spirit guide you.
Follow your heart.
I hope these words can remind you to
follow your heart.
If you ever want to find you, yes. First, you have to focus. Focus on your dream. Focus on where you're going, not where you are. Focus on the type of relationships that are going to help you to grow and expand and don't get stuck in a rut. Focus is important, but focus happens and is truly ignited when you have faith.
And follow your heart. And let the record show there will be disappointments. You're going to have setbacks. You will fail your way to success. People will reject you. People will disappoint you. People will talk about you. But when you follow your heart, there's a difference when you work on a job. And when you work on a job, that's what you get paid for. But when you follow the calling on your heart, oh, that's what you're made for.
Yes.
Follow your heart.
Some of you right now are going to letsbrowngreatness.com. Some of you right now are moving around your schedule because your heart says that you need to be with the Brown family. Your heart says, hey, I've been listening to Les Brown on YouTube. I've been trying to find out how I can meet him. Now I get a chance to get a VIP ticket and to have dinner with Les Brown and ask him some questions about my goal and my dream. Now I have an opportunity to be in the room with one of my heroes. Dad, you aren't just my dad. You didn't just give birth to me. You are my hero because you built our family business by focusing, by having faith, and by following your heart.
Yes, follow your heart because there your treasure is also. Follow your heart because you were made for greatness. Follow your heart. You were chosen out of 400 billion sperm. Follow your heart. You were born to win.
Come on.
Follow your heart. You are a masterpiece because you're a piece of the master. Follow your heart.